Hello and welcome to your C++ tutorial on loops and statements. Okay, and the type of statements I'm going to be covering are switch and if statements and if-else statements, and I'm going to be covering do-while loops, while loops, for loops, and I can't think of any more loops, but if I think of more loops, I shall. Probably a blatant one that I'm missing, but if I think of it, I'll tell you. Right. Okay. First thing I'm going to cover is the if statement because it's quite important in any program you are ever going to make. And an if statement can make your program basically decide for itself which way it's going to run, depending on data that it's got already. So the best way to explain this is to demonstrate it. So I'm going to demonstrate it. As you can see, I've got the C standard library and an iostream. I just set up the normal program. If you don't know what any of this means, just go to my first tutorial on setting up a simple Hello World program and I'll explain it all there. Anyway, as you can see, I've got an integer variable called x, and we're going to set this variable equal to something. We're going to set it equal to 6. Okay, so now then we're going to check if it's equal to 6, and if it's equal to 6 we want it to print out something. So we're going to put if. Now make sure you put these braces in there. Some people don't put braces in there, but I think that's a crime and it should be banned, and I like putting braces because it makes everything nice and neat. So we're going to sorry about that. We're going to check if x is equal to, now this you might be a little bit unfamiliar. You just go x is equal to 6. No, sorry, 6. No, you can't do that because that sets x equal to 6. You have to put is equal to, and this double equal sign is called is equal to. So if x is equal to 6, then what do we want to do? We want to see out x is equal to 6. Put a word, why not? 6. And line, like that. Okay, so you can see us include the semicolon and the and line. That's a nice place to have it, isn't it? There we go. Right. So if we compile and run this, and is it going to embarrass me? Have I got any blatant errors? No, I haven't. Oh, yay! And as you can see, because x was equal to 6 here, is x equal to 6, x is equal to 6, and so it printed out x is equal to 6. Now I'm going to show you something else. If we changed x, let's say x is equal to 3, now we compile and run this, it won't do anything, because it'll only print out something if x is equal to 6. Right, that's all well and good. There's something else you need to learn about if statements, and it's called else and if else, and I'm going to teach about else. So, when you've noticed, so when x isn't equal to 6, it just doesn't print out anything. Well, we want it to print out something. We want it to still print out something when x isn't equal to 6. So we want to specify that. So we're going to put else. So if this is true, do this. Else, if it's not true, do this. Now, oh crikey, capital lock. See out x is not equal to 6. And line. Okay, so we're going to set x equal to 3, and it's not going to print out this. It's going to print out this because x is not equal to 6, and so it's going to print out the else statement. Right, got any errors? Oh no, I haven't. X is not equal to 6. There you go. And just to prove to you this works, I'm going to make x equal to 6, and I'm going to show you that it's going to print out the if statement. There we go. X is equal to 6, and it followed the if. That is the if statement, and that, I think I'm running out of time in this tutorial, so I've changed my mind. I'm going to include different statements and loops in different tutorials. So my next tutorial, I think, is going to be on the switch statement, which is a little bit more difficult than the if statement. Oh, one more thing called the if-else. Else if, even. I need to teach you this. Right, we're going to put x is equal to 6. We need to get x back. There we go. I apologise. So if x is equal to 6, sorry, I'm just going to pause this and set it up again. Okay, I apologise, guys. There we go. So it's back. So if else is something entirely different, but else if even something you incorporate it into your if statement. It's like an extended if statement, a bit like an else at the end of your if, but it's different. So we're going to set the x equal to 3 again, and we want to take other situations into account. So we're going to put else if x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3, then we're going to put cout x is equal to 6, like that. End line. Okay. And this is the else if statement. You can put as many of these as you want. So we can put else if x is equal to 70, let's say. Cout x is equal, excuse me, to 70. Like that, and it's basically a way of saying, right, if this is equal to that, then do this. Else, if it's equal to this, then do this. And else, just having an else is like a default. If it doesn't know what to do, it'll just print out an else. So if it's not equal to any of those values, you can still have an else, just simple else, here, and print out whatever you want. Cout, I don't know. And just for the sake of it, we're going to put x equal to 70. And we're going to run this and just check if it works, because if it doesn't work, it's going to be a waste of all that time. Oh, it works. There we go. X is equal to 70, so it's gone. So it's basically gone, right, x is equal to 70, so, if x is equal to 6, no, it's not equal to 6. If it's equal to 3, no, it's not. Is it equal to 70? Yes, it is. So it's going to do that. Right, and that is the end of this tutorial. My next tutorial is going to be on switch statements, which is, like I say, is a little bit harder. So, thank you, subscribe, and goodbye.